I really wish I would have invested in and it's not the safest. Now this one is kind of just like a So now for the things that I really wish I would have invested in. I didn't invest in them because literally it's an investment, like they are expensive. However, I really think that they would have helped my transition into motherhood a lot. I just don't see it worth it now because I feel like I've dealt with it for this long and just whatever. However, I really wish I would have invested in the LV pump. Now this is a hands-free breast pump. It's silent. You can take it on the go. There's no tubes. It's about $500 and I think my insurance covers part of it and I would have been able to pay like a $175 difference. But I was like, you know what? Everyone raves about the Spectra and my insurance covered it fully. So I was like, why not? So I went with the Spectra. I find that I never pump now because it's just so much work. All the parts to clean, all the parts to be stuck to a tube, and then you have to hold it in place. I don't have a pumping bra. Maybe that would help. That's probably something else I wish I would have invested in, which I still can, but I should have done it sooner because now I never pump and like I barely have a stash. And it's just really important when you're breastfeeding to like get a break sometimes and be able to go out the house and leave the baby with dad so you can like go grocery shopping or treat yourself to nails and not have to worry about it. But pumping is just such a freaking chore to me now. And I really think that that would have helped so much. You could pump while you're driving. Like, how lit is that? I definitely recommend looking into that if you're looking for a breast pump. Second, I absolutely wish we would have invested in a bassinet. This was something that I was questioning so much because I have a Luliboo lounger, a Snuggle Me Organic, a play yard, and a crib. And I was like, should we really get a bassinet? I really wanted a Moses basket. They're so adorable. They are expensive. It would have ran me about like $300. So I was like, ugh, for her to just sleep in for a few months, like, is it really worth it? And we had her sleeping in her Halo Dream Nest play yard for a while, but it was just really big. And the infant part, like you kind of raise it up and you put it on like a fabric that hangs over and holds it on the bars. It was starting to go like get uneven and like lay uneven, and I was just so worried about, you know, it falling or just not being right for her and a danger. So we ended up just swapping out, and I bought a really cheap bassinet from someone on Facebook Marketplace for like $10. It's super ugly and it's not the safest because it's like a kind of like a travel one. It folds up, so it kind of worries me. But I really wish we would have invested in either a Moses basket or the Halo, what is it called? Halo Bassinet Swivel Sleeper. It ranges from $250 to $400, but it has its own white noise. It has like a vibrator. It has just so many features. Like the side can come down and you can just reach over to grab the baby or comfort them. I think that this would have absolutely been worth the investment because sleep is just so important. It's so important for baby and mom. So I really wish I would have done that. Also, another option, which I probably think I would have talked myself out of anyway because it still is really expensive, but the Snoo, if you haven't heard about this, it's like the smartphone of bassinets. It is very expensive. If you buy it outright, it's like $13.95. If you are military though, you do get a 30% discount. Still a lot with the discount, but not bad. Or you can rent it for $129 a month, and if you're military, you get 10% off. I wish, like, if we could have swung that and afforded it, that would have been a nice investment. It's a whole nother bill to add every month, but for some good sleep, and like you could try it out for at least just 1 month. Like there's a 1 month minimum, and if it doesn't work, you just return it. I think that like that would have been nice. I definitely suggest it if you can afford it to try it out because I've heard a lot of great things about it. And then next, I wish we would have invested in the Owlet Smart Sock. Oh my gosh, I still think about getting it every single day. It's really expensive. I don't know the exact price. I'll put it up here. Now, not the monitor. I heard that the monitor is not that great and that it gets hacked sometimes, which is creepy. I have an old school baby monitor, which I love. However, I have so much anxiety about her sleep, like suffocating and SIDS, that like I really think that the Owlet would have helped ease that a bit, because it monitors their heart rate and their breathing and stuff, and it just gives you a good peace of mind. So it's a lot more money, but it gives you peace of mind. So it's kind of like you have to weigh your options there. If you're a very anxious person, it might be worth the investment. Next, I don't necessarily regret it. We have a sound machine that plays all different types of like nature sounds, and it has different colors, and I've been using it for myself like even before I had her. But the sounds kind of differentiate. So like it plays like a rain, but then at one point it'll have like a thunder sound, and it always scares her, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we have like a jungle one, but then it has like a scary like monkey sound in it. So it's just like weird. We have a portable little shusher, which actually does the shushing sound, like shh, shh, or like just a solid straight white noise and then a heartbeat. But it only, like the longest amount of time that it can play is 30 minutes. And I feel like one that doesn't shut off would have been better. For example, the Hatch, super popular. It's like $60, but everyone raves about that as well. Of course, all the amazing things are expensive, but yeah. Then next, now this one is kind of just like a, I'm just starting, like part of me is like, I really don't need it. We can make do, like be simple. But then part of me is like, I do wish I invested in this. And that's like a tummy time activity type mat, because we do have like a bunch of little black and white books, a little mirror, and all this stuff to do with her for tummy time. But I think like just having one designated place that already has that stuff all there would have been a lot easier. And because not only does she dread tummy time, well, not anymore, she kind of likes it, but in the beginning it's hard when you're like, especially recovering from a C-section and you're just trying to do all the things and eat. It's like tummy time is like doing homework almost. And so anything to make it a little bit easier, I think is like worth it. And there's so many cute ones out there, and they can be expensive, but it's so worth it because tummy time is really important. And yeah, I don't want to keep you guys forever. That's my list. Let me know if you want me to do like a baby must-haves, because I can talk about that also for a long time, and I don't want to make this video too long. I hope that this was helpful, and if any of the products that I listed you actually loved, or maybe you didn't like them either, or you have other great alternatives, let me know in the comments so other people can see them as well. Yeah. Say thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Say thank you for watching. Look at the camera, mama. Yep. Aw. You're so cute, baby. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please hit the like button. Give us a thumbs up. And yeah, stay tuned for our next video.